Hello Doctor Who fans, so here I again, I just did the last one, which was closing time, and now I'm here to do the Wedding of River Song. So, like I said, few disclaimers, not affiliated with the BBC, not affiliated with anyone related to Doctor Who. I just do this for fun, no profit whatsoever. I'm stalling, let's get on. Like I said before, I'm in a bit of a rush. So here's what happened previously. We all know what happened previously.
Bloody Pond.
Yes.
The woman who kills the doctor.
The Tessellate. That's going to be important, isn't it? Why, it's as if the Tessellate was only made in Let's Kill Hitler for this purpose.
Access personal records, the doctor. Records available.
Who wants me dead?
The silence. The silence is not a species. It is a religious order or movement.
No, that's a thing. The silence is not a species. The religious order is the silence. Slience. And the species is silent. Or silence. Slinet. Yes. Alright. And here's London. Yes, that's London. Oh dear. Cars on hot air balloons. Trains everywhere. Pterodactyls in the sky. Romans! Time's completely converged in and on itself. All of the roses and so on.
Last year's Christmas special.
And can you tell us anything about it?
It's Charles Dickens!
It involves ghosts,
Simon Cowell back.
the present and the future, all at the same time.
Oh, we love a ghost story. Crowds lined the mall today
That
as
is
the Holy Roman Emperor
weird.
Churchill returned to the Buckingham Senate on his personal mammoth.
Not too many late nights in Gaul, I hope.
Just one. Had an argument
Two actors back.
with a dreadful woman. Oh, excellent dancer.
I can tell from your blood pressure.
What time do you have, Doctor?
2 minutes past 5, Susan.
It's always 2 minutes past 5, day or night. It's always 2 minutes past 5 in the afternoon. Why is that?
Because that is the time, Susan.
So, it's like Castrovalva.
It's always...
No one ever notices that something's odd.
Does it not bother you?
The date and the
Yeah, I know,
time
it's
will
a
always be the same, Susan.
bit of a cheat, but it's the best reference I can make.
The soothsayer, where is he?
In the tower. Where you threw him the last time.
Get him. Reverse. Tick-tock goes the clock, as the old song says.
Is that even a real song?
But they don't, do they? The clocks never tick. Something has happened to time. That's what you say, what you never stop saying. All of history is happening at once. But what does that mean? What happened? Explain to me in terms that I can understand. What happened?
Or can you? Oh, that was in no way a mystery.
A woman.
So this is it, the last in the series until the Christmas special. I was reading earlier, this episode's kind of had mixed reviews from fans. I thought it was a lovely episode. I thought it was a brilliant episode. It is a bit annoying that it's kind of a cheat way to avoid his death and everything, but... And it's completely left questions. Though, that said, an interesting idea. This, I'm rather pissed off by. Not his appearance. I love the Doctor's sudden appearance. The way he comes out. He's introduced.
Hello, darling.
That's what I regret. The fact that he's in truth included a Dalek. He included a Dalek, despite the fact that Steve Moffat said he was not going to include Daleks this series.
Everything the Daleks know about the silence.
Now granted, he did, when I finally saw the episode, Confidential, he did say he never actually intended to include it, but alright. But it's still annoying when you say, I'm not going to include Daleks this year, and then suddenly, there's a Dalek.
Gideon van der Leur. Get it. Now, who says he's here?
Kissing the girl.
Gideon van der Leur, former envoy of the silence. My condolences. You're what? Gideon van der Leur has been dead for 6 months.
It's a Tessellect.
Captain, please.
Or Tesselector.
The Tesselector time-travelling
Tesselector, that's
robot powered by miniaturized people. Never get bored of that. Long time since Berlin. Doctor, what have you done to our systems? That'll be fine if you behave.
Why has it been a long time? Time travelers.
As anyone in the universe. So if you're posing as van der Leur, you're investigating the silence. Tell me about them. Tell you what? One thing, just one. Their weakest link.
This whole stuff I love it, the idea of travelling, seeing different aliens, because we never really get as much as that as I thought we should. I love that.
Over 4 million volts running through it.
I can't quite understand the rules of live chess though.
They call it live chess.
This is only the Queen you can't really touch.
You'll never make it to Bishop 4 alive. I'm a dead man. Unless you concede the game. But I'm winning. Give your prize. Information. I work for the silence. They would kill me. They're going to kill me too, very soon. I was just going to lie down and take it. But you know what? Before I go, I'd like to know why I have to die. Dorio Moldova. He's the only one who can help you. Dorian's
He's dead.
The monks beheaded him, the demons run.
I know. Concede the game, Doctor. And I'll take you to him.
So he's not dead.
Seventh transit. The headless monks keep the leftovers. Watch your step, there are traps everywhere.
Why would they keep... Why are they so desperate to keep
Rats. There are no rats in the transit. Good. Skulls eat them.
That I really don't get. How do the skulls stay alive? Oh, the bodies stay alive is another question.
The headless monks behead you alive. Remember?
Why are some of them in boxes?
Most people are beheaded alive.
Some people are rich, and some people are left to rot. Dorio Moldova was always very rich.
Yeah. How many headless monks are there? Are they still alive? I'm always curious about the Battle of Demon's Run. Were the headless monks... all the headless monks killed off there, too?
Thank you for bringing me, Ganto.
My pleasure. Saves me the trouble of burying you. Nobody beats me. It's chess.
To be frank, you didn't beat him. Oh. That is gruesome, actually.
Hello? Someone there?
Yes. Dorium.
Ah, Doctor. Thank God it's you. The monks, they turned on me.
Well, I'm afraid they rather did, a bit.
Give it to me straight, Doctor. How bad are my injuries?
Well,
What are Udris?
And the wolves, coniferous skulls, talking heads,
I don't know why I'm listening to you.
Because in another reality, you and I are friends. And you sense that. Just as you sense there is something wrong with time.
You mentioned
He's a clever man.
Yes. And getting to her.
What's she like? Attractive, I assume.
Hell. In high heels.
Tell me more.
Oh, it's not so bad, really. As long as I get your box the right way up. I got a medium chip fitted in my head years ago, and the Wi-Fi down here is excellent. I keep myself entertained.
I need to know about silence.
A religious order of great power and discretion. The
He knows.
history, as they like to call themselves.
And they won't be dead.
No, not really. They just don't want you to remain alive.
Okay then, I was a bit worried for a minute there.
You're a man with a long and dangerous past, but your future is infinitely more terrifying. The silence
Really?
of it must be averted.
You know, you could have told me all this last time we met.
It was a busy day and I got busy.
What's so dangerous about my future?
On the fields of Trenzalore and the fall of the 11th, when no living creature can speak falsely or fail to answer, a question will be asked. A question that must never, ever be answered.
Fields of Trenzalore.
Silence will fall when the question is asked.
Silence
The 11th fall.
would be a better translation. The silence are determined that the question will never be answered, that the Doctor will never reach Trenzalore.
I don't understand. What's it got to do with me?
The first question. The oldest question in the universe, hidden in plain sight. Would you like
He
to know
has
what it
fallen.
is?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Sorry, I've only just realised that whole 11th bit is referring to the 11th Doctor. So, he'll find out what the question is eventually.
Very, very sure. Then I should tell you.
It is very Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy at the moment. But the ultimate answer is 42. What's the ultimate question? Like Silencio.
I've got Wi-Fi here. I'm bored already, and my nose is hurting. We all have to die, Doctor. But you more than most. You do see that, don't you? You know what the question is now. You do see that you have to die. But what was the question? Why did it mean you're dead?
Suppose there was a man who knew a secret. A terrible, dangerous secret that must never be told. How would you erase that secret from the world, destroy it forever, before it can be spoken?
If I had to, I'd destroy the man.
And silence would fall. All the times I've heard those words, I never realized it was my silence. My death.
This is all very complicated.
Will fall.
I am curious about the question. I'm spoiling it now, but at the end you hear the words Doctor Who. You have no idea whether that's actually the question, but if it is, I think it's all relating back to that whole Doctor is a Time Lord deity thing.
I think I've been running. Why do you have your revolver?
Well, you're dangerous company, Caesar.
No, it isn't.
Yes.
Resume your story.
Doctor, please. Open my patch. Got an awful headache. Which, to be honest, before that it used to like some terrible weight.
Upside down.
Oh,
Lovely.
I see.
Why Lake Silencio? Why Utah?
It's a still point in time. Makes it easier to create a fixed point, and your death is a fixed point, Doctor. You can't run away from this.
We're running all my life. Why should I stop?
You know what's at stake.
I am very confused. The fact that his death is a fixed point in time and he did avoid it.
How long have you delayed already?
Been knocking about, bit of a farewell talk. Things to do, people to see. There's always more. I can invent a new colour. Save the dodo. Join the Beatles. Hello, me. Get in. Tell him we're going out, and it's all on me except for the money and the driving. I have got a time machine. Dorian. You'll still going on. Me, it never stopped.
No, it isn't.
First, it's still waiting in a glade through a local.
He's still trying to avoid it.
Tyler with her homework. I could join all Jack's stag parties in one night.
Time catches up with us all, Doctor.
Well, it is never laid a club.
All of
on
Jack's.
me.
Say all of Jack's stag parties.
Hello.
Doctor, I'm so sorry. We didn't know how to contact you. I'm afraid Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart passed away.
Now that's a genuine reference. It's referencing the fact that
Yes.
Very peaceful.
Nicholas Courtney has died. And died in his sleep, like the doctor said in Battlefield.
Doctor, what's wrong?
Can he not go further back now? Or is the fact that he's done that made it part of events? Just before he dies, I'm talking about.
It's time.
Surely you could deliver the messages yourself.
It would involve crossing my own time stream.
Best not. According to our files, this is the end for you.
Your final job.
Would it really mean crossing his own time stream?
We'll deliver your messages. You can depend on us.
Thank you.
I'm a bit confused as to how.
Doctor.
He's going to the point where he's going to die anyway.
We are champions of law and order, just as you've always been.
Well, he's tried to be.
Nothing else we can do.
Has he really ever been a champion of law and order as such? When he is the ultimate renegade Time Lord, after all.
Of all the things you told me, this I find hardest to believe. Why did you invite your friends to see your death?
I had to die. I didn't have to die alone.
Doctor!
Amy Rory, the last centurion, and the girl who waited. However dark it got, I'd turn around, and there they'd be. If it's time to go, remember what you're leaving. Remember the best. My friends have always been the best of me.
And did you tell them this was going to happen?
It would help if you didn't keep asking questions.
No, he didn't. 3 more silent.
And this woman you spoke of,
The river.
did you invite her?
Hello, sweetie.
Yes, of course he did.
Riversong came twice.
She's the one that did it.
Napoleon gave me this bottle. Well, I say gave. Through. Hello!
Salut!
So, when are we going to 1969?
Everything was in place. I only had to do one more thing. I only had to die.
Oh my god.
You all need to stay back.
Right out of the water.
Whatever happens now, you do not interfere.
That's an astronaut. That's an Apollo astronaut in a lake.
No, it isn't. This is the end for the Doctor. Ah, now, River just used 2 hands to open her helmet. When we first, in the first episode, only used 1.
I can't stop.
Continuity.
Suit's in control.
You're not supposed to. This has to happen. Did run.
Does the suit need a user then?
But I can't. It's too strong.
I know. It's okay. This is where I die.
Seems like the suit could just work on his
This
own.
must happen. This always happens. Don't worry. You won't even remember this. Look over there.
River will be fine.
It's me. How can I be there?
That's you from the future. Serving time for a murder you probably can't remember. My murder.
Why would you do that? Make me what?
So that you know this is inevitable. And you are forgiven. Always and completely.
It's over now.
Please, my love, please. Just one.
It's gonna happen.
How can we be written?
Don't you dare. Yes, that's a line from Silence in the Library, I think. I think it's Silence in the Library, I'm not sure. That does all look like green screen, though. They obviously not bothered to go back to the actual location. Oh, of course, 'cause that was in America.
Hello, sweetie.
What are you doing?
Her attitude's changed.
Well, I think I just drained my weapon systems.
But it's fixed.
Yes.
This is a fixed point in time.
Fixed points can be rewritten.
No, they can't. Of course they can't. Who told you?
That is strange.
Well,
I don't understand how she changed the fixed point.
Nothing.
nothing.
Nothing happened. And then it kept happening. Or, if you prefer, everything happened at once and it won't ever stop. Time is dying. It's going to be 5:02 in the afternoon for all eternity. A needle stuck on a record.
A record? Good Lord, madam, you've never heard of downloads?
Said Winston Churchill.
Gunsmoke. That's gunsmoke. Oh, I appear to have hired this.
We seem to be defending ourselves.
I don't understand.
Creatures that lead the silence. Remarkable things and memory proof.
But what does that mean?
Well, you can't remember them. The memory
Yes, memory proof.
They were ever there.
It's for...
Don't panic. In small numbers, they're not too difficult.
That's why they're big numbers. Grenade!
Keep the silence in sight at all times and keep your eye drives active. Who the devil are you?
They all have eye drives.
Pond. Amelia Pond.
Well, it's almost a James Bond type thing. I'd say if it wasn't for that, I've only seen one James Bond film.
No, Amy. Amy. Why are you wearing that?
It's not as bad as you think. And that's a stun gun.
Government has again apologised for extensive radio interference caused by solar flare and sunspot activity.
There's the Orient Express.
Those stun guns aren't fun, I'm sorry. I wanted to avoid a long conversation. You need to get up though, we'll be in Cairo shortly.
Amy Pond.
Cairo.
Amelia Pond from Level, please, listen to me. I know this is impossible, but you know me. In another version of reality, you and I were best friends. We
Doctor.
travelled together, we had adventures.
Doctor, there's a little TARDIS there. There are drawings.
You grew up with a time lift in the wall of your bedroom. You can see what others can't. You can remember things that never happened. And if you try, if you really, really try, you'll be able to.
See? He does remember it.
You look rubbish.
You look wonderful.
So do you. But don't worry. Fix that.
Got his old clothes back.
Run him home.
So those clothes still existed.
Around now, how do I look?
Now his hair is just long.
Really? What a cool office, though. Why'd you have an office? You like a special agent boss lady or something? Not sure about the eye patch, though.
It's not an eye patch.
It's not.
Time's gone wrong. Some of us noticed. There's a whole team of us.
Only a small number.
And you've got an office on a train. That is so cool. Can I have an office? Never had an office before. Or a train/office.
I missed you.
Okay.
He makes real sense.
Now, where's the room?
You mean Rory? My husband, Rory, yeah? That's him, isn't it? I have no idea. I can't find him.
That she doesn't remember, and that doesn't really look like Rory.
I have to keep doing this, writing and drawing things. It's so hard to keep remembering.
But it's not your fault. Time's gone wrong. Do you remember why?
Lakeside.
Lake Silencia, Utah, I died.
But then you didn't die. See, I remember it twice, different ways.
Two different versions of the same event, both happening in the same moment. Time split, wide open, Alec did. All of history happening at once.
Does it matter? Can't we just do like this?
I still find that a bit confusing. All of history happening at once.
Disintegrating.
Yeah.
It will spread and spread, and the reality will simply fall apart.
Mark,
So that's it.
we're about to arrive. Eye drives need to be activated as soon as disembark.
I'm a bit confused whether that's supposed to be unit. He's wearing an...
Hello?
Hello, sir.
I think one of the rumors was that
Captain Williams.
Rory was leader of the Roman army or something. Suppose in a way he is relieved for a moment.
Amy, you'll find your Rory. You always do, but you don't have to look.
Captain Williams.
Okay.
Oh, my Amelia Pond.
How does she not notice that?
Don't always look hard enough.
Getting older. If time isn't really passing, then how can you be aging?
Time is not passing for me. Every explosion has an epicenter. I'm it. I'm what's wrong.
What's wrong with you?
He exists.
I'm still alive.
He has to die. I'm still annoyed with that. They make a big fuss about his having to die, and well, when you think of it, it was never really going to happen anyway. Area 52. That joke's not been done to death.
Communicates directly with the memory centers of the brain.
I do love that.
External storage.
Only thing that works on them. Because no living mind can remember these things.
I do like that idea of the eye drives.
We've captured over 100 of them now. All held in this pyramid.
So that's the only useful.
Always wondered what they look like.
Well, put your eye drive on and you'll retain the information, but only for as long as you're wearing it.
The solitary human servants, they all wear these.
They'd have to.
You say wondering what they look like. Don't you instantly remember once you see them?
They would.
I suppose silence are rather hard to write for.
That was a whole other reality. What are the tanks for?
They can draw electricity from anything. It's how they attack. The fluid insulates them, and I really don't like the way they're looking at you.
Me neither.
I'm sure it's nothing, but I should really check this out. They haven't been this active in a while. You two, upstairs, check all the tank seals, then the floors above. Get everyone checking. So, you go ahead, Mark.
Thank you, Captain Williams. Doctor, this way.
All that mom stuff.
Captain, just through here.
Just, give it a moment. Just need to check something.
He really doesn't remember.
We're in, he's on his way.
Loyal soldier, waiting to be noticed. Always the pattern. Why is that?
Sorry, sir.
Your boss, you should just ask her out. She likes you, she said so.
Really, sir? What did she say?
She just sort of generally indicated.
What exactly did she say?
She said, you were a Mr. Hottie nurse. And, she would like to go
That is pathetic.
texting and scones.
You really haven't done this before, have you?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's Queen Elizabeth I.
Yes. Yes.
Come on, Doctor. Time for you to meet some old friends.
Attention all personnel.
Seriously, that's what the pyramids are like now?
You're right. Just his presence in the building caused the loop to extend by nearly 4 chronons. And what sort of time do you call this?
The death of time.
That was from either Pandora. The End of Time, that's it. Which Gravarian just said. That was a line from The End of Time.
Love what you've done with the pyramids.
Now Gravarian is captured.
Hallucinogenic lipstick. Works wonders on President Kennedy. And clearly was a real pushover.
Oh.
What did she say?
Put down that gun.
Did you?
Eventually. Oh, that flirting.
Oh.
It was such a basic mistake, wasn't it, Madame Clavarian? Take a child, raise her into a perfect psychopath, introduce her to the doctor. Who else was I going to fall in love with?
It's not funny, River. Reality is fatally compromised. Tell me you understand that.
Dinner?
I don't have the time. Nobody has the time, because as long as I'm alive, time is dying because of you, River.
Because I refused to kill the man I love.
Oh, you love me, dear. Sweet of you, isn't that sweet? Come here, you.
I'm not a fool, sweetie. I know what happens if we touch. Get off me. Get him off me!
That was quick.
Doctor, no, let go! Please, don't let go!
Huh? Time's moving again.
Time's moving! Get him off me! Doctor!
I'm sorry, River, it's the only way.
He's dying again. Ugh. Not desperate.
Always have The only way, River, with the opposite poles of the disruption. If we touch, we short out the differential. Time can begin again.
And I'll be by a lakeside killing you.
And time won't fall apart. The clocks won't tick.
It is necessary.
There isn't another way.
I didn't say there was, sweetie.
Oh, and there they are. Silents are about to appear once again. I will say, I do like their design. I do like the Silents. I think they're great monsters. Although I didn't particularly like the hype about them, saying, oh, they're going to be scarier than the Daleks, they're going to rival the Daleks. Yeah, last time they said that about the Vord, and they only appeared in one episode.
Archaeology, same thing. Neither woman who marries you, or the woman who murders you.
I don't want to marry you.
I don't want to murder you.
They've been making several references to the idea of whether River was married or not.
Superior than above us? How many Silents have you got trapped inside?
None. They're not trapped. They never have been. They've been waiting for this, Doctor. For you.
Been waiting the whole time. Keep looking at them. That'll help. Yes, very primitive way.
We have them outnumbered.
And you're wearing eye drives based on mine, I think.
What do you mean?
They're deadly. Someone uncuff him.
She's dead.
They'll all die. They keep wearing them.
The Silents would never allow an advantage without taking one themselves. The effects will vary from person to person, either death or debilitating agony. But they will take you one by one. What are you doing? No, it's me.
Won't make a difference.
Don't be stupid. You need me.
No, they don't need you. I do kind of wonder why they needed Kavarian.
Amy, tell her.
We've been working on something just that
Silly point. There's nothing you can do. My time is up.
We're doing this for you.
The people are dying for me. I won't thank you for that comedian pose.
Just let us show you. Please. Captain Williams, how long do we have?
All right. A couple of minutes.
Tonight. We're going to the receptor room right at the top of the pyramid. I hope you're ready for a climb.
He's still cuffed.
You have to take your eye drive off.
Can't do that, Mom. I forget what's coming.
But it could activate
Yes.
any second.
Has activated, Mom. But there's no future to it, I can't remember. You have to go now. Mom. It's now.
Yes. Thank you, Captain Williams.
But how does she remember? This is something I was going to get into later, but I've only just realised she currently remembers what's coming. How did she remember what's coming? And cool. And more yep, keeps dying. But yes, she came back. How did she remember to come back?
Come on, you let me go.
It just doesn't make sense.
Amy, help me.
Now, I did watch Confidential for this, and apparently this was the last thing written, because they were wondering whether to bother putting in the script or not.
Because he would. And he'd never do anything to disappoint your precious doctor.
We have to go now.
The doctor is very precious to me, right? But do you know what else he is? Not talk about him. Not here.
Oops. He did it simply because of the fact that this is something the Doctor would never do.
So, you and me, we should get a drink sometime.
Okay.
I'm married.
God, he's so weak! That's what I just hate about Rory, he's weak!
Now, it's a timey-wimey distress beacon. Who knows?
I'm the child of the TARDIS.
Timey-wimey
understand physics.
But that's all you've got is a distress beacon.
I can send a little message. A distress call. Outside the bubble of our time, the universe is still turning, and I've sent a message everywhere. To the future and the past, the beginning and the end of everything. The Doctor is dying. Please, please, help.
River,
But who?
River, this is ridiculous. That would mean nothing to anyone. It's insane.
Yes.
Worse, it's stupid. You embarrass me.
We barricaded the door. We've got a few minutes. Just tell him. Just tell him, Ripper. Those reports of the sunspots and the solar flares. They're wrong. There aren't any. It's
Eh?
not the sun. It's you.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about all of this.
A million voices saying yes, of course. We'll help.
But what can they do?
You've touched so many lives, saved so many people. Did you think when your time came, you'd really have to do more than just ask? You've decided that the universe is better off without you, but the universe doesn't agree.
River,
No, obviously.
no one can help me. A fixed point has been altered. Time
He's right.
is disintegrating.
It is a fixed point.
I can't let you
I
die.
have to die.
Shut up!
It's all gonna be okay.
I can't let you die without knowing you are loved by so many and so much, and by no one more than me.
Was that really necessary?
We know what this means. We are ground zero of an explosion that will engulf all reality. Billions on billions will suffer and die.
I'll suffer if I have to kill you.
More than every living thing in the universe.
Yes.
What exactly was her logic? Just don't understand the logic of
River,
what trying to do.
have to be this. Melody Pond, your daughter. I hope you're both proud.
I'm not sure I completely understand.
Neither do
We
I.
got married and had a kid, and that's her.
Amy, uncuff me now. Okay, I need to strip the cloth about a foot long. Anything will do. Never mind. River, take one end of this. Wrap it around your hand and hold it out to me.
What am I doing?
As you're told. Now, in the middle of a conversation, we'll have to do the quick version. Captain Williams said, I consent and gladly give.
To what?
Just say it. Please.
I consent and gladly give.
Need you to say it too. Mother of the bride.
Huh.
I consent and gladly give.
Now, River,
Which
I'm about to whisper something in your ear, and you
ceremony is this?
very, very carefully and tell no one what I said. I just told you my name.
Yes, now, frankly, you think this should come full circle with Silence of the Library,
Melody Pond.
but not quite sure it does, frankly.
Wife, I have a request. This world is dying and it's my fault. And I can't bear it another day. Please. Help me. There isn't another way.
Then you may kiss the bride.
I'm making a good one. Yes.
It's all ending now. Now time has started again. And the Doctor has died. And he's been cremated, like Qui-Gon Jinn.
Always and completely forgiven.
And time is put back to normal. There's that song again. I do want to know, is that a real song though? The clock. There's Amy. All alone now with no doctor.
Heard there was a freak meteor shower 2 miles away. So I got us a bottle.
Thank you, dear.
So, where are we? I just climbed out of the Byzantium. You were there.
Yes. So that's
Didn't have a clue.
right after the second time we see River.
Funny like that.
River, rather.
Where are you?
We learn more about her in that.
The doctor is dead.
How are you doing?
I don't think.
Well, I don't know unless you tell me.
I killed someone. Madame Gavarian. In cold blood.
In an aborted timeline, in a world that never was.
But I can remember it, so it happened, so I did it.
Yes. Well, she can remember these things.
What does that make me now?
A person.
I need to talk to the doctor to the counter, can't I?
Oh.
Could talk to him. Would it make a difference? He's dead, so I can't.
Of course he isn't.
Not for you, I suppose. You're seeing the younger versions of them running around having adventures.
Yeah, I am. But that's not what I mean.
Then what do you mean?
Okay. I'm going to tell you what I probably shouldn't.
He told you not to.
His last secret. Don't you want to know what he whispered in my ear?
He whispered his name.
Not his name, no.
Yeah, it was. He said it was.
Oh,
The doctor lies.
so do I. All the time. Have to. Spoilers.
Except the doctor has whispered his name, so there must be more with River.
In Florida.
What did he whisper in your ear?
Oh. That man. It's always one step ahead of everyone. Always a plan.
River. What did he tell you?
He's alive.
You sure?
Yes.
Of course I'm sure. I'm his wife. Yes, and I'm his mother-in-law. Father dear, I think we might need another drink.
Who's carrying me?
It's a monk.
I demand to know. I'm ahead. I have rights. I want my doors open this time. I demand that my doors are open.
Yes, will be. Back in the tomb.
Is it you? It is, isn't it? It is you. I can sense it. But how did you do it? How would you have possibly escaped?
There's nothing else.
He cheated.
Actually, thinking about it, look into my eye.
It was a tesselector the whole time.
The tesseract.
I will admit it's better than one of Rusty Davis's get-out clauses.
I said I'd have to fill that beach, so I
Sorry, Rusty Davis's Deus Ex Machina types.
So you're going to do this? Let them all think you're dead?
It's the only way, then they can all forget me. I got too big, Dorian. Too noisy. Time to step back into the shadows.
And Dr. Song, in prison all her days.
Her days, yes, her nights. Well, that's between her and me, eh?
So these secrets, Doctor. I'll help you keep them, of course.
Well, you're not exactly going anywhere, are you?
But you're a fool nonetheless. It's all still waiting for you.
Yes.
The fields of Trenzalore, the fall of the 11th, and the question.
Goodbye, Dorian.
He is in the fields of Trenzalore.
The question that must never be answered. in plain sight. The question you've been running from all your life. Doctor.
Who? His identity. I would love to know. Is this all related to why he left Gallifrey in the first place? Right, so that's the end of me. Not as much talking as I thought it would do, but nonetheless, that is the end. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you later after the Christmas special. I also have an account called Recorder23, and I'm on Doctor Who World Forum as Omega1. Goodbye.